It's a little bit better, but not perfect. So we're gonna do what we can today. So greetings and welcome everyone back to our Let's Play streams of the SkyBlock mod. So we've been working to get dirt and a few other things, and as you can tell, the fire's still ravaged over here. I'm gonna need to get some. Slabs to fix that real quick, and then we'll get started. We're gonna use some builder's wands today to get ourselves up and running. Let's see, we have a couple in here. We have a nice iron one. We have an. Oh, it looks like we don't have many left here, but that's okay. We'll get into it. What's the recipe for that? Oh yeah, so it's just one. There we go. So now we have two here. What we're gonna do today, after we fix these slabs, we're gonna go and, oh yeah, almost made them. We're going to be expanding the area up there because we need to start setting up a more permanent storage system with everything to allow for pumping in of items and such. So we'll do what's needed. Let's get this finished up here first. We'll get this all filled in and things will be a lot better. Now while we're up here, we could do this real quick. We'll get us more dirt. The more the merrier, I say. Okay, so we're trying to get this filled in here. A small fire down there may have ravaged this spot just a little bit. And I'm hoping that I don't have to move that downstairs just yet, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to. It will be what it'll be, I guess. There we go, that's working out. We're almost done with this. If our tool lasts here. There we go, got her all done. Wow, the exact number we needed. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. Oh, buddy. You're driving me a little crazy here. Okay, so let's go up here. And this is going to get moved. I don't know if it's going to get moved today, but it's going to get moved. There we go. I still can't believe twerking really worked well for it. But I'm not complaining. Okay, so let's see how much dirt we got here. We got 400 something. Let's start with 193 and see where that gets us. Let's, oh, the wand. That's the whole purpose of this endeavor. Yeah, and we're gonna need a better wand than that. We no longer need this coarse dirt. Okay, so let's make sure we have at least 2 more of these wands. And we'll be good to go. There we go. We'll use these wands in conjunction with dirt and continue working on our platform. Hopefully it will let us spread dirt even though it's grass technically. Okay, it looks like it will. There we go. It will, but it won't distinguish between the two. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna want to scale this down again at some point here. There we go, and we're probably gonna scale it from there. Probably won't go any further that direction anyway. Let's pick these up. This was an interesting experiment. There we go. And they still stacked. Very, very nice. Okay, so we're going to be putting it 1, 2 from there. So we're going to go here. That's 2 from there, yep. Perfect. Ooh, you almost walked right off the edge. That would have been bad. There we go. Put back that block. Let's work our way this way now. And we'll get there. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're at least 2 away from anything so we can make a step down. Like so. Yep, that'll leave us 2 and 2. Now on this side over here, I'm gonna come flush with this, I think, and just put the step down here. Like so. Oh, that could pose a problem. We're gonna have to go around to get on the other side of that. We box ourselves in. We'll build up a little bit here. Get us more dirt. We're gonna have to make sure we put down torches on this, otherwise we will have a spawning spree here come nightfall. There we go. How much dirt do we have left? We have 32 blocks. That's not enough here. We'll go grab some more. We'll just keep going. We're already down to 100 something. Wow. Yep, we burned through it pretty quick. That's why we have to leave it running to make more. But even that's gonna be futile in the end. Okay, so let's see here. Already missing a block there. What we want to do is expand this out here. There we go. So to do the full expansion of this, we're gonna have to tear down that system right there. Okay, there we go. We have only 30 some left now. Maybe we can get one more row out of it, and then we need to light it up with torches. There we go. That was pretty good. Okay, so we have 57 torches on us, but I think we can easily make more, so it's not a big deal here. So let's just drop some torches all over the place. F4 no longer works, so we have to guess, and so better to be safe than sorry. I will be overestimating because it's for the safety here, for the safety of our location. Creepers suck. Not that I think they do explosion damage, mind you, in this pack, but just so that I don't have to worry about it, you know? There we go. That should do it. That should be enough light. There we go. Now our grass will spread, and what we'll do here is we're going to work on our step up. And for that, we're going to need some more planks. We're gonna need some more wood. There we go. Oh, we ended up with 2 stacks. That's fine. There we go. And we'll just make quite a few of these here. Yep, our inventory was barely able to support it, but that's good enough. And we'll make another wand or two here while we're at it. We don't have enough open spaces in our inventory. Put that back for the moment. There we go. And put that in there. We got another one. So let's just tank those two real quick. Make some extra room in our inventory. We'll make this, and then we'll have two functional ones that we won't have to worry about breaking. There we go. Let's go upstairs now. So my goal here is to pretty much do a two-step process like so. I think we need to do a third, but for now this is going to be the best we're going to do. I may remove this layer of dirt here and put like a layer of cobblestone or smooth stone bricks or something. Whoops, that doesn't need to be there. There we go. So what this will do is, as we come up from this platform here, we'll just be able to walk right up on it. Now over here, I think I'm just going to continue this out, and we'll build a wall around it. I don't think I'll make this a walkway per se. Now let's continue on this way. And we'll even put a corner block in there. This will all work out until we get over here to this thing. But I'm going to leave it in place because I like it there. And if we cut in there, it'll be fine. We'll just continue on. There we go. We'll just continue on around like this and get her all done. Okay, so what we want to do here, we may have to cut in another level to be able to get the up and around that we want here. Unless we cut over like this with this one. Like so. We gotta be careful about coming over this way, because it becomes a fire hazard. So if we go up and in like that, that'd probably be best. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I just want to put a layer here so that it doesn't look like there's anything but solid underneath there. And yeah, that one's out of place, but it's just going to stay that way. And I'll find some way to reach this other stuff over here eventually. That's not too bad. I'm making it. There we go. Perfect. Enderman. I alone am best. You must die. There we go. So when we go to move this, we're gonna have to be sneaky and tricky about it to not let the lava do any damage. Because we're getting plenty of obsidian. We just haven't fed it any blaze blocks. We're gonna have to figure out how to craft that as well to put it in there. And I think we could use the same crafter that we're using for the other one, which isn't a problem. Now for the backside, I'm not gonna put anything along the backside. I think it'll be just fine without it. But now we have a walkway up anywhere we go, so that makes it nice. But I think I am going to do what I said, is cut out this block here and put in another block. So let's do that. Do we have a shovel? We don't have a shovel yet. We'll figure something out. Let's start by going like that. Did I pick something up? Yeah, I picked up the helmet. Okay, so we need to put this chaos away. Okay, that's good enough for that. Got 11 there. One of these will work for this. There we go. Good enough. Allow that to keep growing the amount of chaos we got. We'll eventually switch over to those tools. I'm kind of excited for it when I find the time to be able to work on that. Okay, so now what do I need? Oh, I need to make a shovel. That's right. A tink shovel. Should do just fine. I think we'll need 2 pieces of this. There we go. 120 durability. Was there anything better? I think cactus was better. Let's grab 2 pieces of cactus here. And a stick. Only 1 stick and then 1 log. Here we go. Let's start with this. It'll give us that. And then we're going to need the binding, which should be a full piece of this. Yep. And then, of course, the tool rod. Oh, it does require 2. I forget, because he doubled the recipe, and you know, you're so used to it the old way. But I'm not offended by the new way, because technically the new way is better, but it's more accurate to what it should be. The other way was just a little too easy, but that's fine. I bet you I had a whole bunch of shovels in here. I sure do. And we have a friend over here who's got poison arrows. And that's some voracious poison. I'm not quite sure where he came from either. We're gonna need to light up the area a little bit better, I think. Okay, so time for our bricks. There we go. Now we should have enough bricks to be able to finish this out. I hope. But we'll see. This will give us plenty of dirt to be able to mess with. So like I said, we're just going to take out this whole thing right here. We'll go most of the length around here. We just won't do the back because we need to add... That's where we're going to continue to expand, is in the back. We won't necessarily grow out the sides anymore, but we will grow in the back. Okay, so let's start by placing it like this. Whoops. Okay, there we go. And we'll just keep going along here. And we'll get it. I hear you, buddy. You've been stuck there for a while, so don't give me that. Silly Enderman. Items are for people. Yep, and we'll go like this on this one. Or wait, did we decide to go all the way? We decided to go all the way here. We're gonna put a hard border on this. There we go. And we'll just go this way, and then we'll go back and fill that in real quick. Okay, so there we got that filled in. Let's grab this one. We got some dirt here. Easy, easy as can be. There we go. Let's make sure we got some more lights on this. Make sure there aren't any more dark spots along here. We don't need to harbor any skeletons. That should do the trick. There we go. We have so many lights up here. Okay, so basically we got the basic outline of this location up top set up. When this is moved, we'll be able to have a nice house here. And then what I'll do is we're going to expand backwards some more. Let's help get some more wheat here. The more wheat we get, the faster this will happen. There we go. That should help out. And there's another Enderman there. Let's help him out. Got him. Okay, let's go back and review what we're doing here a little bit. Put our wand back up. We picked up some seeds by the looks of it, which we don't need necessarily. I mean, we can't use them for the making of that, can we? Ooh, what is this? A world seed. I don't even know what the heck that does. It looks neat though. A mossy living wood planks. Ooh. Mossy living wood, mossy dreamwood. No, that's not mossy dreamwood, that's mossy living rock bricks. And then of course trail mix, and I haven't eaten it yet, but I don't have any of the other requirements though either. Okay, that gives the ring of growth. That's for the farmer. Weed killer. Ooh. Wheat grain. Oh well. Let's see. Any other specifics here? Yeah, just to make a dirt block. Or a grass block. Okay. So yeah, we didn't need that. We have dirt here too. How much do we have? Just over a stack, and we're going to move it over to here just so I can keep better count of it. Okay, so we have over 100 now again. Okay. So our setup here has a ton of drawers. And I want to consolidate upstairs. We're going to have all of these, I think eventually, upstairs. And these ones here are going to be turned into, whatchamacallits, the drawers, the compacting drawers. Because they have three forms. They have a block, they have, like a nugget or a shard, and then their regular form. Uh-oh, we're full again. There we go. Man, even though we're full, we still have a ton here. Okay, our system might be clogged. We need to check up on that. Apples. Not at their limit. Sticks, not at their limit. We're getting so many sticks here. Should be okay though. The one I'm worried about is right up underneath here though. Oh, we're still good. And then those are just trim. Okay. Where did that piece go? Well, we'll get a new one. That's pretty simple fix. We gotta go all the way around and put it back in place though. There we go. So let's check on our charcoal over here. See if we're finally gaining. We should be, now that I have it fixed. It should be gaining now. Yep, 416. And we're full on logs right now. That's fine. Well, we can empty this out anyway. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Hopping bonsai doesn't have anything yet, that's fine. Okay, so there we go. Our pipes that are going to help us out at this round in the game. Okay, so we should have most everything automated. Our dirt's getting along there. Let's look at our quests here. We're getting kind of far here. We finished up actually additions. We finished up a master chef. Of course, we finished up basic factory. Let's see. So we pretty much have forestry, some true magic, and I think that's immersive engineering. I'm not sure. Through this heavy machinery. Yeah, I think it is immersive engineering. I don't want to jump straight into that yet. So let's see. Let's bring up some true magic. We can't be that far from it. So we need storing chaos. So to store chaos, we need to make a refined chaos orb. Let's look it up. A refined chaos orb. So we need an enriched chaos around something. Oh, a fragile chaos orb. And regular around a diamond. Okay, not a problem. We can do this. Grab us a diamond. There we go. We'll move our shovel out of the way here. Get us 8 pieces here. And we'll make this fragile chaos orb. Now let's make the higher one, because that's what it wants. For that, we're going to need 16 of them. We're going to need 10 here. Is it 10? It requires 4 each. No, it's like 20. That should be better. And then, what is it? 4 pieces of this. We'll experiment. I'm pretty sure I'm close. Hopefully I overestimated. I did, by 4, but that's fine. There we go. Quest registered. So let's see here. This holds a ton of chaos. I don't know how it charges though either. Stores chaos energy may break if drained when low on charge. It's got a 5% break chance, that's fine. It can also be used to make a perfect chaos orb, which has a 0% chance to break but holds 10 million. That's a lot now. So we're gonna, we're restricted on getting that item, so we're not gonna be doing that just yet. So let's see what's next on our list here. Let's see here. Next on our list is going to be to make this rod. I don't know what kind of rod it is, but we'll look at it here in a second. I'll just take a quick drink. Let's see here. We need a rod constructor and an iron rod frame. So let's look into both of those. Start with the rod constructor. So it's some sort of log, a piston, and some gold. So let's grab a piston first. We're gonna need to make some more pistons. We're gonna run out of pistons, I think. And then some logs here. We got plenty to choose from. Okay. Let's make our little table here. Oh, and this is from Psy. Oh my goodness. I try not to get too heavily into Psy. It can be rough. So we'll set it up over here. Oh, nice. Rod constructor. Okay. So we got the rod constructor, and now I need the iron rod frame. There it is. 4 pieces of iron and another log. There we go. And then another log. Here we are. That should twinkle for us. And there it did. Now we need to make some sawdust. So for sawdust, the very first thing you'll be able to do with your focusing wand is turning redstone into sawdust. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Hold shift for more information. Efficiency and potency. Let's give this a try. Not quite sure how to do it here. Maybe it requires the table. Let's see here. Efficiency, potency, complexity, projection, bandwidth, notches, and overflow. Am I supposed to turn it into a focusing rod? Let's see. Guess we could try this now and see if this does it. There we go. That worked. Oh, we totally got it that time. Okay, so now we have a full sack of sawdust. I am doing the best I can to win, man. I'm doing the best I can. Glad to have you here. So, I don't know how well the stream is doing today, though. It looks like it's running terribly. But yeah, I've just been doing this and the SevTech mod pack. I don't know if you saw those videos yet or not. They're pretty awesome, though. Pretty stinking awesome. I'm really in love with that pack. It is hard in all the right ways. Let's see. Let's get back into our quest. So we made our sawdust. Now we need to do a casting spell. To make a different spell, you are going to need a spell programmer. And to cast them, you are going to need to put them on a spell bullet and then add it to your focusing wand. However, you are also probably going to want to construct a better focusing wand. Okay, so we need a spell inscriber, a humble rod crux, a minor rod notch, and a glowing rod source. So we'll see how this goes here. Let's start with a spell inscriber. Let's start with that. Here we are. Okay, so this isn't too difficult. We need an empty map. So we got some paper over here. Yes. Just don't forget to put the mod in there together forever. It's pretty much a necessity for using the team together SevTech. But it is a lot of work and it's totally worth it. So let's see, we need 8 of these. We'll make a map. Okay, so that's not how you make a map then. Paper. Huh. That's weird. Maybe we have to put a compass in it. We can do that. Let's grab 4 pieces of iron. Yeah, I wish I could play it multiplayer too, but I can't. kind of the bummers of being me and living here. Okay, compass in place. Now we have an empty map. So we need some gold and some wood. So let's go here. One of those and some gold. How many pieces was that? 2. Okay, that got empty there. So let's take another stack and drop it in there. Let it work. Okay, so let's make this table. Easy peasy. A spell inscriber. So it's a rod constructor. So we're gonna have to make a better rod. We'll see what we can do here. So let's see, a spell node. What does it require for a spell node? A paper, a log, and some more of that sawdust. Take 1 sheet of paper and we're good to go. I think we'll have everything we need for this. There we go. Yeah, I also plan to really take my time with the SciTech pack, or the SevTech pack, because it's... I feel like it's just going to be quality, but it's going to be a lot of... It's grindy if you want it to be grindy, but I'm going to try to enjoy every stage along the way. Like if you watch, I'm really using the horses, and some of the stuff I have coming up, I actually have some of those hoppers with chests on the horses, and you can create a semi-automated system. It's pretty nice. So let's see what else we got here. We need to make a humble rod crux and a minor rod notch. So let's look up humble rod crux. There it is. Oh wow. Nice. So let's see. 2 iron and 2 redstone. Two iron and 2 redstone should do the trick here. We should already have the sawdust. That thing looks awesome. Okay, so next on our list was the minor rod notch. Let's see here. Okay, so minor rod notch, there we go. 2 more logs. It's gonna be an interesting way to use Psy, I think. And then let's see, the next one would be glowing rod source. So a rod source. Let's see. Glowing rod source. So we need gold. And that should be it. So we completed that quest. So I really want to make a better wand. So let's see here. What did it take to make that first rod? The iron rod. Let's see here. There's 2 pages to choose from. It's got to be on here somewhere. Or maybe it was rod of iron. I'll look it up real quick. Iron rod frame. Iron rod frame. There it is. So 4 pieces and a log. 4 pieces of iron, that is. There we go. So now let's put all this together and see what we get out of it. In our rod constructor here. I'm assuming each of these go into their respective parts there. So this gives us quite a bit more for efficiency and potency. Because we have efficiency, potency, no complexity, no projection, no bandwidth, no notches. Whereas this one gives us a little bit of all those. So we will take this one. It's a lot better. We just don't have a varnish, and that's fine. So let's throw this one in the chest, because we're probably not going to be using it. And I'm going to assume that this metal is smacking iron. Once you reach level 10 of Psi, you are able to turn gold, nope, it's gold, into Psi metal. Okay, so I have to get to level 10. I don't even know what level I am here. I really hope this isn't... Okay. Trick, debug, shift. I have tried to use Psi before. It is never a pretty sight. Welcome to the leveling menu. It looks like you've gotten acquainted with your brand new focusing rod. This menu serves as your school for the mod, and it is your first tutorial. Don't worry, this is the longest one, as it has to teach you the basics. To get started inscribing spells, you'll need a spell inscriber. To cast your spells, you'll also need a better rod than the one you have right now, one with all the components. Look up all the various rod components, frame, crux, notch, and source, and optionally a varnish, and create one. You don't have to make another frame. You can put your current rod that is effectively just a frame in your crafting grid to revert. Oh, I wish I would have known that. Lastly, spells also need to be put into spell nodes so they can make yourself... Oh wait, I missed that. Spell nodes so you can make yourself all of that stuff, and let's get rolling. After you've set up with all you need, open your spell inscriber by right-clicking on it. You'll see a large grid. This is where the magic happens. The inscribing system is less of a traditionally complex inscribing system and more of a simple sequence of actions. To add a piece to the grid, right-click to any part of it and select from the runes that come up. As you can see at the bottom, you'll have 2 available runes. Once you have more, you'll be able to assemble them to create spells in a myriad of different ways. But for now, let's just focus on 2. The runes you have available are, what is that? Selector Caster and Trick Debug. Tricks are the most important part of a spell. They are the means through which spell interacts with the world. In our case, the debug trick is an exception, as it just writes a value to the player's chat. Start off by placing them in your grid adjacent to each other. When you left click on your selector spell, you'll find that nothing special happens. However, when you do the same for your trick debug, a panel appears on the left. You can configure and input a piece. The piece parameters are info that goes into the pieces in order to allow it to do its thing. Our debug trick sends out something to chat, so we need to know what that thing is. Take the target parameter and click one of the arrows so that your select or caster looks like it's pointing towards the trick debug. If you hold shift while looking at a piece, you can see what type of parameter it needs or what type it sends out. This is useful so you can pair the right runes together. Ignore the number parameters for now. We'll cover it later. If you've done this correctly, you'll see the X on the top right turns into a check mark, and some values appear on the right. Don't worry about those for now. If you're still seeing the red X, however, hover over it and it to see what the error is and try to correct it. Now we need to take the program you've made and send it over to your rod. Grab your spell node and right-click your spell inscriber with it. You'll hear a beep boop and are now ready to load the bullet. Place your new rod in your constructor into the big slot, and the big slot on the left, and you'll see some slots. Oh my goodness. You'll see some slots below it open up. Place your bullet in there, and then you can take your rod out. To pick a spell, hold your rod and hold the same key you use to access the menu. You may only have a single rod on you. If you have more than one in your inventory, spells will not work. In order to level up, you'll need to create and cast a spell that contains the pieces highlighted in red in the last thing you've learned. In our case, we need a spell with a trick debug to be able to level up. Right-click your rod with your bullet loaded, and you should be ready to move on. If you want to create more Psydust, simply pick a slot that has no bullet in it. Okay, let's give this a try. This is gonna be rough. I do not like this, but we'll see what we can do here. Infuses gold into psi metal. I'm not sure if that's the last one we need to do, but golly jeepers. Then we gotta do this one, and then we gotta do psi, armor, and tools just to progress. Whew, this is rough. So what mod is this from? Oh, random things, imbuing things. Interesting. Ah, like with fire experience, got it. Okay. I hear, is it that same creeper? He is never gonna leave, I swear. I don't know what level I am though either. Look at the effects in there. It's pretty neat. Okay, so let's eat. And let's attempt this nightmare, because that's what this is. This is a nightmare. Okay, so select caster, entity, player, living, none, target. Okay, so how do I get it to target? Okay, that should be it. Oh, nope. It's not working. Nope. Export to clipboard, import from clipboard. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There can't be too many parameters, can there? I hope not. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it goes. I guess. Okay. I guess we got it. I don't know what I did. And there's our bleep bloop. We put our spell in there. I think. Okay, so we got level 2. Okay, so let's see here. Our level 2 tutorial is next, right? Connectors. Connect things and stuff. Stuff and things. Select any number to set a value. Another wall of text. Okay. Let's talk about the number parameter we saw last time. You'll notice that parameter has extra options in the center. That means the parameter is optional, but selecting the center, you can disable it. In our case, the number parameter is simply a label of sorts. It can be useful if we have more complex spells where we have multiple things being sent out to chat. It requires a number, so let's give it one. We now have access to the constant number piece. Add number parameter to your debug piece and add a constant number piece to your grid and connect it to your debug piece. You can set the number by clicking the piece just by typing in the number in the keypad. Okay. Now you're dealing with multiple parameters. You can assume that that in a more complex grid, not everything will be adjacent, just as it currently is. That's where connectors and other pieces introduced here come in. Connectors do exactly what the name says. It allows a piece to connect to one another. They're like a wire. You can put a connector adjacent to a piece and it'll transfer whatever that piece contains to whatever is on the end of the connector. You can make connectors line up with other connectors if what you need is far away. A single connector line can send the object that points to it to any other runes that are oriented to tap on it. Remember, to level up you need to make a spell using the piece highlighted in red. So you need to use your constant number piece, preferably alongside the debug trick from the tutorial 1. But give connectors a try as well. They're very important later. Yay. Okay, so now I have a new one. And it's a constant number. Okay, so let's see. 9. Okay, so it checks out, I guess. I don't know how to connect it to that, though. Okay, we'll give that a try.